Yo, I'm done with dating apps. I mean, like, not done with dating apps because they're still useful, but dating apps broke my heart recently. So, for the past 3 weeks, I kind of devised the system. Like, I went full on with this, right? Like, I spent hours picking out the right photos, editing them the right way. I downloaded every dating app that I could find, so I've got like as much reach as possible. I'm casting a broad net, right? On some of these apps, I also bought like I paid like a few dollars for like a boost or something to get more likes coming in. And so I did get pretty good numbers of likes and stuff. Like I dare say that with the photos that I've got, I know that they say 80% of the guys on these apps don't get swiped on at all. I think I'm probably more in the 20%, and that's not me like trying to brag. I'm like mid plus in my opinion, but my photos are really good, so I do get attention just because I've got professional photos. And so I ended up talking to a bunch of girls, and I got burnt out after a while, but that's not the point. The point is, I did have one girl that I liked. I got pretty good. Look, I got pretty good at talking to women on these apps just because of the abundance mindset that created for me. It created this mindset where, oh, I've actually got women. I've actually got more women to talk to now than I've got time to talk to them. And like, I want to be focusing on my work as well. I want to get my money right and all that. So there came a point where I started to give super dry answers to some of these girls. Like, unless they were like, look, I had a hookup or two maybe, and that kind of got me out of the dry spell, got me out of the desperation zone, which is good because what happens is once you get out of your dry spell, you then start focusing more on like, what's the type of woman, like what's the target that I'm going for, what's the actual type of girl that I want, like what's my 10 out of 10 out of what's on this app, out of whoever I'm able to match. 90% you're not gonna match your 10 out of 10, but like every once in a while you'll get a girl that catches your attention. And two things made me very bitter about my experience on dating apps. One is I matched this girl who was kind of promising looking, like wifey material type. Tall, slim, a bit younger than me. Seemed like she was smart based off of her profile. She was studying like neurosciences or something. So looked like a model. Seemed like she was smart. I was like, oh shit, that's promising. That could be wifey material. So I always think you should lead with attraction first, because like my photos on these apps are very much fuckboy photos. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's me showing abs, it's me showing like bling and shit, and like being dressed like a male stripper and shit. So it's very much like I'm not portraying myself on these apps as a good guy at all. But what I'm noticing is girls, like classier looking girls, as well as sluttier looking girls, they both end up swiping, right? So first of all, I set up my profile that way because I was just trying to get laid. So I was trying to filter out like the girls who weren't looking for that. But what I noticed was girls who are like more serious looking or more classy looking, they'll also swipe on the fuckboy looking profile, which is what I've got right now. So I found one of these classier girls and I was like, oh shit, I'm actually gonna try with this one. But because I came to this conclusion that attraction is just attraction, like the things that the slutty girls like is also what the classy girls are gonna like. They just like attractive guys, right? Like, just present yourself like as an edgy, cool guy. So that's what I've done. So I kept it going like that. And so I spoke to this classy girl, and she was like, oh, are you looking to get married? And I was like, low key, I was thinking, maybe if you're that girl for me, maybe. I didn't say that though, because you never want to come across as needy or as desperate. So I just said, like, oh, honestly, it depends. And so I then played it cool. I was like, oh, are you looking to get married right now, though? Like, I made it seem like, because you never want to be the one chasing a relationship as a guy. That's the thing. So I was trying to be like, we can talk about it. I didn't give her like a concrete no. But like, are you trying to get married? She was 19 as well, like the fuck. And then she goes like, oh yeah, then I don't think we're looking for the same thing. Anyway, I hope you find what you're looking for. and then she fucking unmatched me. Like, bro, that shit breaks my heart because I've got so much game at this point, having spoken to so many women. I've got chat. Like, I can make a conversation non-boring. Like, I can make it to where she can understand what I'm looking for, but still come across as like a cool guy. Like, all I need is to be talked back to and not fucking unmatched. And that shit broke my heart. Like, it broke me. I was over it the next day, obviously, but that evening, this was like 3 evenings ago, I was like, I kind of hyped that girl up in my head, and then she unmatched me, and then I was like, fuck, I could have turned this around so well. Like, I already had my next 3 replies planned, but like, girls will be so quick to just fucking throw you away on these apps. That's the cancer with these apps, is because you're getting invested in a profile and you're always like one button press away from her side. Like, she didn't vibe with one thing that you said, and then you'll never see her again. That's what I fucking hate about these apps, because like, you're one unmatch away from somebody that you thought had potential to never seeing that girl again. Whereas in real life, if you're talking to a girl in person, you've got a bit more time and like physical presence to sort of put yourself across. Like, if you said something she doesn't like, you can kind of water it down with a smirk, like play like you were joking. Whereas on dating apps, it's like, if you're not extremely good at texting on top of having an attractive profile, like, bear in mind, everything I'm talking right now is assuming you've made your profile stand out, and I took weeks trying to do that as well. Like, that's a task in and of itself. But so that happened. I was like, fuck, I'm never gonna see this chick again now. And I built her up as like potentially wifey in my head. And just cause I actually played the game that I was meant to play it, she was like, I'm not feeling it, bye. Just because she was on her fucking period that day. That's the thing. Imagine you're playing Russian roulette and it's like one bullet, you're out. Boom. Never see her again. And all it takes is for her to be on her period, or for her to like be in a shitty mood that day. You don't get like the time to recover from it. You don't get that. It's like, you have to play it perfectly the entire way through. And the other thing that just happened right now, like 30 minutes ago, and that's the thing that kind of got me to make this video. Some chick that was pretty fucking bad. Like, she looked like a bad chick, right? 23, looked like a model, but she wasn't my type. She looked like the type of chick that she'd expect you to take her out for steak, dinner, whatever. So she opens me with, what's your favorite steak? Like, how do you like your steak? And I'm like, sometimes girls, believe it or not, if they like your profile, if they like your look, if you're maxed out like that, they'll actually put in some effort. Like, they'll actually come up with a clever opener. It happens maybe like 1 in 100 matches for me, but it can happen. Another thing that happens 1 in 100 is a girl's DTF right then and there, and you need to be able to be flexible when that happens as well, because like, you take it then and there, or you're never going to see her again. She's going to match you. So that happens too, and I've missed out on those two, and it broke my heart. But anyway, so this chick is like, what's your favorite steak? And I'm like, medium rare. I wasn't that interested in her. I was like, not even trying to like make good conversation. She was bad, but she was like, at this point in my life, I'm over the plastic bitch type, you know? So she goes like, nice. And I go like, why? I'm like, was there follow-up to that? Or like, what was the point of that question? And she goes, I think you're boring to talk to. Bye. After she liked me, matched me, you know, she's like, I think you're boring to talk to. And this is the second biggest lesson. And I think I'm going to make another video on this, because this is like its own separate topic. Anyway, so these are the 2 dating things that happened that made me kind of like hate dating apps right now. I'm probably going to quit them for a while. See you guys in the next one.